weaker than mine. And it's just not nice, or it's unkind, and it's hurtful, and they used to call me, well, I'm not going to say what they used to call me because I'll probably get flagged, or, but really horrible names, swear words, and, cripple and retard, and even people I'm not 25 now, even nowadays I still get bullied, even by some immature adults, some uneducated adults sometimes have bullied me, because sometimes they might be uneducated with why I'm in a wheelchair, or why I'm talking the way I am, and they so immature, so uneducated, cannot really sit down and try and listen to what I'm actually trying to say and not what they're hearing. And just, I wanted to make this video because I'm not the only one. I'm not getting bullied now, obviously, but it could come back, and some people could bully me now still, but I'm not the point. The reason why I made this video, or trying to make this video, is back in my day, when I was saying that my father or my grandmother, but back in 2000, when I was 10 or 11 or 9 or whatever I was, I think I was 9, coming up 10. And we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have Facebook or, any other. We had the internet, but it wasn't as big as what it is now. And we definitely did have all these smartphones, Android, Apple, with cameras. It's more easier for children or people nowadays, not just children, who want to get bullied, to let people know what it feels like I am now. Make a video, put it on YouTube. But back in my day, we didn't have that. We didn't have the technology, or it didn't exist. So not that I felt alone, but, well, I didn't, but it was more alone, but back in my day, because we didn't have such things as YouTube, Facebook, smartphones with cameras on, so we can express our feelings about anything we wanted. I didn't have that. We had what we still have now, people, your parents or teachers, and that was the only way I expressed or tried to get help, was talking to my mum or teachers. We didn't have YouTube. So in another sense, I think YouTube made it easier for people, not just to be entertained by pranks or Ben Phillips or PewDiePie or, Markiplier or any other YouTuber like that, but also be inspired, hopefully, by people like me, who have been a victim of bullying, or maybe bullied, or maybe start being bullied, and to actually watch someone like myself. I know probably it won't go nowhere, but if that one person watches my video after I've recorded this and gone, I've been bullied too, I know how he feels, in some way, I've done my job. You know what I mean? I know it's not a job now, but you know, I've still done a job and helped that one person. Even if I don't think it will go out and help thousands of young people or adults or whoever, I don't care if this video doesn't go that far. But if one person watches this and it's inspired by what I'm saying, I'm happy. And then commented, you really, or you know, commenting, you helped me a lot, blah blah blah. I'm happy. I helped that one person, and you're not alone. If you're getting bullied or being bullied or whatever the case, you are not alone. You might feel alone. You might feel you're the only one. You're not. You're not. You know, obviously I've been bullied. I think pretty much everyone has been bullied. Even if they might say they haven't, they probably have, and they're lying to you. Even the perfect, I don't know, I'm making up the name, Peter or Bob, they have been bullied for being too perfect. That's still bullying, you know, or, you know, I've been bullied because the obvious speech impediment, the wheelchair. You know, my dad didn't run because I had cerebral palsy. You know, I'm not gonna go in too deep of certain things and why I got bullied, but that's one of them. People bully latch on the weaker of you. If you're in a wheelchair, you know, they latch on that. The obvious things, bullying will latch on the obvious things, and the opposite of them, different to them. You're in a wheelchair, you're in a wheelchair bin, you know? Because maybe they feel so insecure about their lives, or they're getting bullied or abused, or, you know, or they're not happy with their own life. That's why I think they do it. So on that, the bullying side, that's all I've got to say. So the second discussion will be about depression, which sort of leads on to bullying, I think. I'm not saying everyone who got bullied gets depressed, because obviously that's not the case, but some people do. And depression is not a shameful thing to admit yourself. You need help. You know, medicine or therapy or, you know, your carers or support workers or whatever the case might be in your life, the people in your life, go and talk to them. Have a cup of tea or whatever and say, look, I'm feeling quite low some of the time, or whatever the case is. And they're not going to go, you're a bad person. They could be supportive, hopefully. Your mum and dad will be supportive, or teacher, or whoever it might be. No one can think you're negative towards in realising yourself need help. No one will think you're a bad person for coming out because you're feeling down sometimes or whatever. And yeah, I have thought about self-harming loads of times in the past, and just a couple, I think, in the last year I tried, but I'm not saying I'm over that. Well, I'm not trying to commit suicide nowadays, but you know, it does, and I still get my spell of down or low mood. That's fine, everyone gets low mood, even perfect person over there, who I won't say the name of because delusion, but he gets down sometimes. My mum does, my dad does, but to realise yourself and say, I need to talk to someone, is the bigger picture. If for someone like me who got down and kicked off at school and didn't realise that I needed someone to talk to, but I didn't, that's how I got to not where I am in life, where I live or wherever. Whatever happened in my life, that's why, because I didn't talk to someone, realise I might need that little help, that little push. Even if it's medicine, talk to your doctor after you talk to someone you trust. And he might prescribe you medicine, and it's not controllable, it's not to control you at all, and it's not going to stop you from feeling down. Cause like I said, we all get down, and it's just that medicine might just take the edge off things, not forever, and or that pill might make you think clearer instead of just doing the first thing that comes in there, which might be kind of risk, commit suicide. That, in my opinion, my thoughts about depression pills, that just make you see two sides of your choices instead of that bad choice. And that's the only thing you do, because you can't see any other choice. The pill just makes you see both of them, and hopefully you will go for the right choice. And it's not a bad thing to admit you need help. If you need help, you need help. Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, and Tim Cook, who the CEO of Apple, they get down, everyone, the Queen of England, the Emperor of New Zealand, I don't know, I make things up now. We all get down, but to say on it, this is not, I'm not saying this is not normal, that's the wrong word to use, but to feel down most of the time and to talk to someone and then maybe see a doctor and get some medical help, pills or whatever that might be, is the bigger person. That's the bigger thing to do, and if you do that, you got my respect. Instead of, if you like, selflessly killing yourself, that's selfish. And I'm not saying, obviously, because I just said it, I have thought about killing myself. Yeah, because I was selfish. And I'm not saying I don't think about that now, because sometimes I do, but I don't do it. Not because of my family or anything. I think, why? I've got a good life, but obviously you don't see that way when you're in that moment. But all I want to say, you're not alone in bullying, or if you've got anxiety or any form of depression, you are not alone. I'm here. There are other people in your position, even people you might not know in your life, family, friends or teachers or whoever, might have the same problems. So don't feel you're alone. I know you will because you're in that moment, but you're not. I've been an Apple lover, and it's been a quite emotional talk. See you later, guys.